It's your girl Shay Vance.
Keep going.
No, you supposed to introduce yourself. You supposed to introduce yourself, and then we'll let's start podcast. Roger, what the fuck?
It's Rico.
It's your boy Reese.
We gonna do this every time. Every time, just like this.
Oh my god! And this is the Last Stop podcast.
The Last
Clearly,
Stop.
y'all see we still getting our kinks in order, but it's all good. It's all love.
But it's cool though, cause today we got a big episode for y'all today.
Yes, we have our first special guest.
Somebody gonna put some knowledge you can't learn in college into your brains.
All right, y'all. This is the credit guru himself. His name is Derek, and let's just jump right on in. Tell us about yourself.
My name Derek. People call me D Money, D Jones. I'm from out west. I'm from west side of Chicago.
Okay.
Okay.
Childhood, growing up, really didn't get taught much. I had to learn mostly everything on my own. My brother Bishop guided me through most of the entrepreneurship, put me into network marketing. So that was the first stages of everything. That was my first stages of entrepreneurship. Then I started learning from one of my coaches, his name Lamont. Me and my brother paid a $1,500 investment. We learned for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks on how to fix credit. And then from there, I just took it up.
Okay, so did you always want to do credit repair, or was you one of them people turning $100 into $1,000?
No, I ain't never do that. But I was doing network marketing, so I was with I Am Academy. I'm pretty sure y'all probably heard about it. I was on I Am Academy. I was trading Forex, and I was helping other people do that. But now, when we first learned how to do credit, it was really just for our benefit. I never thought I would start doing credit, but when the company failed, when the network marketing company that we was in failed, I'm like, I need an alternative, because I'm like, nah, I can't go back to work, because I quit my 6-figure job at FedEx to do the I Am Academy. So I took that risk. So I'm like, nah, I can't go back to job. So then I started my credit repair company.
Okay.
So how do you feel about being called a credit guru? Like, was that something that you called yourself, or
No,
somebody else
I just gave him that name.
Yeah, she gave me
I
that.
literally just gave him.
but no, because I be seeing it. I done checked out your Instagram, did my little research and stuff, and then you get all the views and the comments, and so
Got some nice automotive tips on there.
right. So it's just like she gave you the name, but it fits you. So when did you know for sure, like this is my calling? I wanna do this. I'm gonna stick with this.
So I first started off by fixing my brother, my mama, and my mama husband credit. I helped my mama. My mama had like 22 negatives. She was free. I'm like, if I could do this, then I could do anything. So I removed her credit, and helped her buy her first house, and helped her get her a brand new 2023 Mazda CX-5. So I'm like,
Nice.
At that point, I'm like, damn, I helped my mama fix her credit. She got like a 790. I helped my mama get a $9,000 credit card. And now she got approved for solar, so that's what kept me going. Like, oh yeah, if I could do this for my mom, I could do this for other people's mama and other people's kids and things like that.
For sure. That's love. Yeah. That's love. We need that out west.
Shit,
Not
and the
out
black
west.
community,
I'm
period.
serious.
God.
We need that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's some serious things. What you know about trade lines that could be pleasable to our audience?
Trade lines, they beneficial when your credit good. So a lot of people out here, they be selling trade lines, they be putting authorized users. It's like putting garbage on top of garbage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it could be a good account, but you need all good accounts to put a good account on top of that. Trade lines is usually used to get high limit credit cards, get a car loan, get a mortgage, to make your approval rates higher.
Okay.
You don't put a trade line on like 580, none of that. The score really don't matter, but you don't put a trade line on no bad credit, no bad report. Don't look at the score, look at what's negative. If you got any negative, if you got any inquiries, you got any late payments, you got anything that's reflecting that's negative on your credit, don't put an authorized user.
All right.
Okay. So
I heard that.
Well, Reese just bringing up a particular number, 580. So let's say somebody is at that low credit, they credit score low around that. What is the first step that they should take? What is the first thing that they need to do to improve their credit?
So we talking about bad credit?
Yeah, bad credit.
Okay, with bad credit, I would say in this day and age, a lot of people want to learn how to do it themselves. Or you need to just pay to get somebody to fix it. But while they fixing it, you learn the steps of building your credit. So wow. Like say for instance, with my process said somebody will pay me, they'll go get up to 8 to 12 accounts, because a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that you need 8 to 12 accounts in order to really get an extensive credit profile, because it got to be strong. So you go to the banks to try to get a major bag. They want to see who you borrowed from before. So it could be accounts like authorized users, but a lot of people go put multiple authorized users on there when you really only need 2 or 3. So that could be part of your strong profile. But adding like accounts like Credit Strong, adding accounts like Ava, adding accounts like Bridget, adding rent reporters. Rent reporters is a strong account because it's like an installment loan. So you can backdate this account up to 5 to 10 years. So now that helps your age out on the back end. And then you can add accounts like Tomo. So Tomo, what it does is it's like, imagine having a credit card based off your bank limit, but you getting points. You getting points off this limit. So just for example, with me, my Tomo credit card, I think when I applied, I had like $2,500 in my account. They gave me like a $3,800 limit or something like that. Mm-hmm. I used that card for my daily purchases. So that card take money out of my account every 2 weeks. So now I'm using it the right way. I just can't, I can go swipe this $3,700 because it's coming right out your account. Mm-hmm. But it's beneficial because you get points back off. Okay. So that's a builder account that you can utilize to start off your high limits. So a lot of people be like, you need like at least 2 years. You need at least 2 cards. That's $2,500, 2 years to get a big bag. So you put the money in there. You put your money in there. That's one card that you can get a $2,500 limit on to start your journey.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So when you say you was working at FedEx and then you just shifted over to doing credit like full time, how did you make that decision that you that was what you wanted to do, like for sure?
It wasn't even credit. It was network marketing. So I'm not gonna lie,
You was debating it? You was like debating it like?
No, it wasn't debatable.
It was like a quick, I'm done.
I'm at my mama's house, my mama's crib, and I got 2 kids, and I got at that time it was my baby mama. So at that time I'm coming to my mama's crib, and my brother, he up all night playing a game on the computer. Oh man, hell no. I'm waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I got to hustle because I'm delivering the packages. Mm-hmm. So when I see him, like, you know what? I'm like, no, I can't do it for my kids. He's the one that like, nah, you can. You got to put the work in behind it. Mm-hmm. So when I first did it, I wasn't really serious. I ain't put no work in behind it. He was really giving me handouts at first. So I was able to hit a certain level to be able to, I'm comfortable at this level. I can take care of my kids. Mm-hmm. But then after that, it was like, okay, when I see him travel, I couldn't go. I'm like, nah, hell no, that ain't happening no more. So then I started putting the work in, and that's what led me to doing credit. But my first time doing credit was the free individual. Then after that, it was just word of mouth for everybody.
Yeah, you got around probably quick. Like, hey, he fixed this, he did that for me.
Yeah, I was posting at first. I just cleaned up my Instagram. At first, I was posting all my results. So like, I was helping people go from 400 to 700. Like recently, I got a testimonial that I helped somebody go from a low 500 to a high 700 and get $45,000 in funding in 30 days.
Damn.
So it was just different studies and different things that I was doing. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, this the way.
Damn, that's dope. Do you feel like social media helped you promote your business?
No, I ain't even used social media at first. It was all word of mouth. So I was posting on there, but it was like one person off social media that did it, and they did a testimonial a long time ago. I never posted it because I was seeing the benefits of the words of mouth. But then I'm like, I'm missing out on a whole nother bag on the internet. Yeah. I'm like, okay, let me start posting.
For sure.
That's smart.
I'm still stuck on. He said 4 to a 7. Like
you say 30 days.
30 days.
It was like it wasn't 400. It was like 512, 520.
That's still
to like a 7. He had a 780. $40,000 in personal funding, and then he just got approved for a mortgage too. So,
okay, so what type of financing you can get with business credit?
Business credit. So with financing, it just really depends on what you're trying to invest into. So most of the time, what I tell people is the personal credit is always the best because this was going to lead you to business credit. Okay. So in order to get business credit, you don't need personal credit. I'm going to say that. You don't need personal credit. But to get the high limits to be able to go get the capital to invest in certain things like real estate, trucking, car, Airbnb, Turo, anything like that, you need your personal profile have to be strong. So 8 to 12 accounts, at least 4 years, 2 cards, at least 2 cards with $2,500 limits. So the different type of business credit. You can get business credit lines, you can get business loans and things like that. But you can get business credit cards and use it just like a loan because you can take the money off.
Okay.
So, for example, it's like one of the plays I just ran is, see, with me when I first got my first LLC, I was learning, but my LLC is owned by a trust. Y'all know what a trust is?
A trust account?
Not like a trust owned LLC.
No.
So a trust owned LLC is protection. So you know how most people be like, y'all ever seen on Facebook, like most people be like, oh, by the age of 18, this what my kids gonna have 'cause I'm gonna save it up.
Okay.
See, I don't have to do that because my kids automatically get what I got. With my trust and my LLC, I build for my grandkids. So by the time my grandkids get older, my kids already have what I got. By the time my grandkids get older, they'll have whatever I get them plus whatever my kids give them. So we're having a trust on LLC give you protection. So that's my first LLC. So that's for all assets. But the play I just recently ran is with a Age Corp. So with an Age Corp, a lot of people will tell you like not to get an Age Corp because you can't get tax returns and things like that. But it's ways to get tax return. You can go to a CPA. You can learn how to amend your taxes yourself, and you can get them 2 years. So I go buy Age Corp. I amended the taxes 2 years. Got an SS4 form, and I made my Age Corp audit proof. So what that did was I automatically opted into 2 years. So I skipped ahead of the line. So now when I PG from my personal credit, I'll be able to go get $250,000 to $350,000 from that just off PGing. But with me, I'm a secure party creditor, so I was able to get a business trade line created, and now I have $250,000 reporting on my business credit. So now when banks overlook it, they already see that I already have it, so they ain't got no problem lending that or ×2 out of that.
Okay.
So then when I get say for instance for my Age Corp, I get $250,000 to $300,000, and say I go into real estate, I'll be able to buy the house off real estate, because for real estate you got a PG regardless. I'd be able to buy that crib, but the deed for that house going to my trust. So now this generational wealth. That's how you create generational wealth. Not about money.
Nice.
It's about structure.
Do you hear the knowledge he's speaking?
He sound like a
I'm
hacker
soaking
the
it
credit.
in. I don't even got
The
nothing to
credit
say.
hacker. We got us a credit hacker up here.
Right,
For
look,
real.
he got us next. So look, we starting the line. He got us next. Everybody else gotta wait.
For sure. We gonna be promoting this young blood for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
For real. But so
Walking book, actually.
yeah. So what makes you different from the other people that say I could come inbox me on social media, I can fix your credit, spend this much, I can fix your credit. What separates you from them? Because sometimes I've heard they'll get it off your credit for a certain amount of days, and then the stuff just pop right back up on them.
So most people use regular letters, and with regular letters I mean like already created. So like with me, when I first started in credit repair, I hit 2 years in September, so I'm on like a year and a half. But my first year in credit, I was able to make like $180,000 in 8 months, based off
I'm in the wrong business.
based off just really, based off really just giving what I know. So a lot of what makes me different is I give everything I know for free. So I was doing free consultations, telling everybody how to get inquiries off, telling them how to get the collections off. Because the thing is, 98% of the people ain't gonna do it. They gonna come back to me because they're like, oh, he know what he doing. They gonna come back to me. So with me, I don't compete with people either. So I don't compete with nobody. Whatever you doing, I support you do credit, because I know we got two different audiences. So whatever you gonna do, you do. Whatever I do, I do. You feel what I'm saying? So it's with me, I mainly focus on building. I mainly focus on building like clientele outside of social media first. So then that's the cash flow coming in. The cash flow is from anything outside what I got to promote. Because when I'm promoting and I got to do the work behind it, then I'm still working the job. So when I'm posting on social media right now, I'm still kind of working because I got to do it. But most of my clientele came from the back end, so what made me different is only really focuses on the course, focuses on what I had to do, and focus on what I had to get my clients in order to help them get to where they got to go and not worry about nothing else.
For sure. Actually doing the job.
Yeah, I was, and what's crazy is when I first started in credit, it was like it's things like Credit Repair Cloud and it's different softwares. Them softwares actually, like from my experience, I'll put somebody up, I get somebody through somebody credit, and then accounts will come off, but then they'll come back to me like, yeah, bro, that account ain't off, it's still on there. So that was the first person. Then the second person that I did, he had student loans, And I'm like, we did it, and then all the student loans came off. I told him I'm celebrating. He like, nah, bro, they still on Experian, they still on TransUnion. Like, what the hell? So I got off that software, and I started learning how to create my own letters. So the time where I made the $108,000, I had 75 plus people, but I was up typing the letters, up filing everything by hand.
For sure.
So after that, I'm like, okay, because he had to come back. So that's what you said with popping up. Sometimes it never pop back up. It just never get removed because some of these software, some of the coding on the software, it's not the software fault, but some of the coding, you have to know how to manually import the credit report, then re-import it from the actual software. So that's something I just learned recently. But at first I'm like, nah, I gotta get these people done. So then that's when I started learning how to actually create the letters and like I think of like four of my clients I did lawsuits for because I'm sending in letters, and they was the same letters, but they was like red flagging. So I'm calling in, they telling me, oh yeah, it's verified. I'm like, how is it verified? I'm calling in, it's verified. So there's something for y'all. A tactic that I use that helped me with everybody credit is identify not the negative accounts, the negative personal information. I mean, like anything that's your name, any phone number, any email, any job, and any address, most importantly. So a lot of people be like, they'll call in and they'll try to get the address removed, and they'll be like, oh yeah, they'll try to do it as fraudulent when you ain't got to do that. See, it's tips and tricks. So it's a trick for everybody that's listening. A trick to get an address removed is just by updating it. So if I'm in the house and this is my house, I don't have a problem with saying it's the apartment because the mail gonna come to my house. If I'm in an apartment, I don't got a problem with saying it's a suite because a suite, apartment, and a unit is all the same thing. That's why it's on that second address line. So I'm just updating and changing them numbers or changing the letters. So then what that's doing is creating a whole new address that account not attached to. We move that address, that account gonna come off.
Y'all hear that? Take the tips, y'all. We giving y'all tips. Y'all gotta take them.
Rewind.
And he giving his game for free.
Right, this is free
Free
knowledge.
game.
Come on, soak it in, soak it in, soak it in.
They still gonna have to check in with my boy because
Yeah, definitely tap in.
he pushing it into him. It's like doing homework at night when you sleepy. They not. They just hearing it. They gonna be like, I'm gonna just go tap in with them.
Yeah.
Most likely. But salute to the ones who are going to go do the work because it's some work that needs to be done.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
It's actually just doing it because I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the ones that come up with the thought of my head. I call my brother and I'd be happy, but I ain't even did it yet. I just imagine like, damn, this thought gonna bring me $1 million, but I never took action. So then that same thought, I'll see somebody else doing it a week or two later. So that's why now I just everything I think about, I get on top of it.
Jump on
I be
this.
harassing him too. Y'all, his brother is I'll be harassing him. Y'all gonna see him in an episode or two, but I ain't gonna tell y'all who he is yet. Y'all gonna see him, but yeah.
And,
I be bothering him too.
And you doing this all by yourself, like no team, no nothing.
Well, now I got a team.
He got a team.
Now I got a team, but I got different departments.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
started listening to. At first, I was doing all the work by myself. Then I hired the team, but it was still me doing it. So I'm like, nah, that's not how people do it. So if you look at Walmart, each person got a department. I mean, each department got a manager and supervisor and a head manager, whatever it's called, a general manager. So each department, I got a department of each. In my business, I got 3 departments right now. I got a funding company, so that's an actual human in the United States, and they got a team. Then I got a credit repair company that's an actual human that run that, and we got a team. And then I got an authorized user department. Now that's what the authorized user, somebody want to buy authorized user, they go to her. Now that's my department. And then now I got a coaching program that I just started up. Finna start teaching people how to get a 750 credit score, $100,000 in funding, how to protect themselves, how to be able to go get Age Corps and be able to get the maximum amount of funding in 30 to 50 days. So now we ain't got to get no brand new LLC, because getting a brand new LLC and doing all this other things that a lot of people tell you, you only putting yourself backwards, because with a brand new LLC, you got to at least have 6 months, or you got to go PG at every thing that you go to, because now your business is not even essential. So when you go get an Age Corp, you put them business trade lines on there. You talking to the bank. Now you got the full advantage, and now you be able to get whatever you want.
So do you provide classes, anything like that for people who trying to
Yeah, I just started my coaching program. I got a waiting list right now.
Oh, he not got a waiting list, y'all.
Yeah, I got a waiting list. It's over like 300 people that's been waiting because people been contacting me all on Instagram. Like, yeah, hey, when you gonna be do one-on-ones? When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that?
Yeah.
And with me, at first, I'm not the one that teach something that I ain't never did.
Right.
So what I did, it was one person that kept asking me consistently, and I'm like, yeah, come on. So now what I'm teaching him, now he a part of my company, being able to utilize all the
Yeah.
systems and everything. And I gave him some for free, totally free, because now we it's a partnership. So he's like, I'm helping him, he helping me.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? So that was my first one-on-one. He seen results. I helped him do whatever he do, and at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start coaching.
Yeah, that's good.
So, what you getting into all this? Was it anybody that you looked up to? Because I know you said you did it you learned on your own, you self-taught.
I ain't self-taught at all. I don't even lie like that. The number one person that helped me with everything is his name Lamont. He helped me through like my whole process. So him and my brother. So my brother is who I look up to 100%. Nobody else. I go to him first before I go to anybody else.
Right.
Then if he don't got the answers, then I'm like, okay, who in this field that I can look up to? All right, bet. I'm finna go to Lamont. So Lamont, I ask him a question, he'll tell me, okay, bam. Now I'll go run a play. And then him 500. I'm pretty sure y'all probably heard of him. I was a part of his little mentorship. He was showing me different tactics and things like that. Cause I invested. So like me, I want the fast route. But if I can get the fast route of learning from how somebody else did it that was in there longer than me, but add my own little sauce and tips to it, I could turn it up a notch. So them was the two people that helped me in the credit space. Start off, but Lamar is number one in the credit space that helped me. Like, give me ideas, tell me to keep going. Nah, bro, don't give up. Things like that. And I still talk to him to this day.
That's dope. You see yourself doing anything else other than the credit stuff?
Yeah, I'm actually getting into real estate right now. So, in like the next
Real estate
month.
is coming up because we got a lot of stuff to fix.
Oh yeah.
So you want to get into like rehab and buildings, or like what you trying to do with real estate?
I'm lazy, so
Oh my! Of course, you gonna get somebody else to do it.
yeah, that's the best way. So
That's the best way to do it. Get somebody else to do
I'm
it. As
using
long as they do it
somebody-
right.
yeah, I'm using OPM. I'm gonna pay them to do that.
Oh,
so
wow.
basically, like in the next month or two, I'm gonna have like 10 Airbnbs and different other
Okay.
real estates. But
You gonna do them in different
other
states, or you gonna start in Chicago? How you gonna do that?
I'm actually moving in like the next
Oh, you
2 days.
is, y'all. He
Nice.
leaving us. Y'all better
yeah.
get him while he hot. Y'all,
I'm
he
actually
leaving
moving.
us.
I'm going to
Nice.
Houston.
He moving to Houston.
Oh, yeah, that's what it be.
Y'all, I ain't gonna tell him what I had to go through to get this interview. But y'all, he moving to Houston. I had to get him in before he left because he was leaving soon.
Damn it, we almost.
Y'all, we almost missed our beat. So look, y'all make sure y'all tap in
Our
before he
fault.
leave.
We
But he gonna start with
apologize.
us because we know he got a wait list. So can we skip the wait list? We gonna skip it just like a little bit, but not like a lot.
Yeah, we
but
need
just
to
put
be in
us
a couple
next.
of them
But don't,
departments.
yeah. Come on, put us in
We
motion.
need to be in a couple of those departments.
Yeah, look, put me in the game, coach. For real. So with the Airbnbs, like, you think that you gonna like really take off with that, or how you think that's gonna work?
Yeah, Airbnb the next wave. It's like a hotel. So it's like everything will have its trials and tribulations. Everything will
Yeah.
have trials and error. Most people be trying stuff out because everybody else said it, and then they think the money gonna happen. I mean, money just gonna come. You gonna have to put the work in. You gonna experience maybe some loss. You might break even, but that's just part of the process. But with Airbnb, I feel like, in my opinion, it's the next wave. It's like everybody want to go out of town, but
Yeah.
they don't want restrictions. They want to be loud. Some
Yeah.
people do certain things in the Airbnb that they might could sneak that they can't do in a hotel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
For sure.
that's why I'm getting into Airbnb. I feel like it's lucrative and it's an upcoming industry.
Okay, so do you feel like what's like a good starting amount if you want to do the Airbnb?
Like 10,000
$10K
for like one.
For one?
Like a 1 bedroom, because you got to.
They only a 1 bedroom? Oh yeah, but then you gotta like furnish it. You gotta get all your paperwork together. So
Paperwork, furnish, spices, all that, like a regular house.
you gotta make it look nice because I ain't staying no anywhere. I'm
You gotta
gotta
make
make
people
that
feel
shit.
comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. So like with the Airbnb stuff, like you tapped in with it already?
No, my brother actually did it. I was a part of one of his, and I was seeing the whole process.
Cause I want I want to know how do you do it with say it's an apartment unit and then you just like rent out the apartment unit, furnish it out. Do you like let them know like, hey, this gonna be an Airbnb, or like?
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, most people don't And
Oh,
but
wow.
that's the risk behind it.
Yeah.
So it's like the best way to do it, and the only way that you should do it is by talking to the landlord, because you got to think about it. Most of these apartments don't be vacant for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come there and give a benefit and let them know, like, look, this is what I can do and this is
Like
how I can do it.
Guaranteed.
This even if it's not guaranteed, they don't even care about the guarantee, because they understand that the potential of renting it out per month to different people. They just want to know the process and the foot traffic that you're gonna have behind it. Is you gonna be doing background checks? Is this person gonna be this? Is this person gonna be doing that? Is they gonna follow guidelines and things like that? So that's what most landlords be wanting to know when you using their units. But yeah, it's really like having a neighbor. So you could be next door and have an Airbnb next door, just depending on the apartment complex.
Right.
Nice.
Might be something I gotta get into. Y'all know I get my feet wet with everything.
Man, I'm just astonished about this.
I'm
free game.
Right.
putting-
I'm
I
like,
don't know what to ask.
I'm twirling it in my head right now.
Shit,
like I'm like a sponge. I'm just soaking everything up.
for real. So why Houston though? Why the move to Houston if it ain't too personal?
Houston is the
Houston,
Whew.
to be honest, I'm
It's the bad.
just keeping.
No taxes.
Nah, it's not even that. I was in the bubble so long, like I was in a relationship, so I couldn't really do much, and
Why you
that's
feel like y'all can't do nothing? No, we're not even gonna start on
no.
that.
I'm just saying I couldn't really
I don't
do
even
much.
get on y'all.
So I had two
Not
kids.
today.
So I had my first kid at 18, and my other one at 20. So my daughter 6, my other daughter 4. So now I'm like, okay, I was in the back. I did things, but it was always on the time where I had to figure out if somebody else. So now that I've been, to myself and things like that, I'm like, okay, I want to go out.
travel.
Shit, I've been traveling, but I want to go to another state.
Oh, you need like a change of scenery.
Change the scenery with a lot of people though. Like a lot of people was like, you can go to Dallas for the business, and
You can. That's driving distance.
and I can, yeah, but I'm not I'm the type of person that I get on a plane to Dallas. I don't like driving.
Wow.
You will fly 30, like what is that? Like a 45-minute flight?
Yeah, I did.
Are you serious?
When my brother lived in St. Louis, I did the same thing.
That's crazy because I do the same shit. I don't play like that.
Yeah, I don't-
If I can fly instead of drive, yes.
I'll take my
Absolutely.
chance in traffic. You heard
No.
what that boy said?
I was just talking about my friend. She on a road trip,
You
so she
heard
on a
what
road
that
trip to
boy-
Detroit. It's a 4-hour drive. I look up the flight so fast. Oh, it's an hour flight, girl. Back.
Oh yeah, no, I drove.
I don't play like that. I was
See, I
flying.
done drove to Memphis before, and it was 11 hours, so I did it straight.
Yo, we drove to New Orleans 16 hours. I never do that shit again.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah.
I flew
after
back.
that-
Yeah, they drove. I flew back.
Yeah, I did the
No,
same thing.
I don't play like that.
So
nah.
with Houston, I feel like
that was the worst.
it's a party city. So
It
I want to
is.
be in the
I
mix,
love Houston.
like not in the mix of the parties. I mean, some time and time I'll be there.
Oh.
But they be having pool
wanna be
party.
in
They
the
got
mix.
Pool,
so
yeah.
they got influencers and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I can connect with.
Yeah, for sure, for
Most of the
sure.
people out there.
For sure,
So
for sure.
it's more so a business move.
Yeah, it's business for sure.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably tap in with a lot of people out
Oh, yeah.
there.
It sound
Houston, that ain't nothing but
We definitely gonna get on the plane. And
Look, I'm going to
the
Houston.
Last Stop podcast.
We going to Houston, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna be out there doing open interviews.
Look, vlog coming soon. Our Houston vlog. Look, let us know when you
real.
set up and got the Airbnb put together. Look, we coming.
Oh, the Airbnb ain't going to Houston, it's $1.
Oh, we ain't going to Dallas. We going to Houston. Let us know when you got Houston set up.
It's close. I mean,
So we gonna drive to Houston to Dallas.
What?
We ain't
Road
doing that. No, absolutely not.
You are
I will
lazy.
fly. So
lazy.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah, I ain't driving. I ain't gonna lie. I will.
oh, that's crazy.
That's like a 45-minute flight.
I'm on the like. I ain't gonna lie. When
That is so funny to me. It's like an hour, 45-minute flight.
But I mean, you can get experience. So like when my first time actually doing that, I actually used my credit card. Was able to get points, but I was able to get the flight for free. But I got a business flight, so I was able to get like the seats where you laying down on them, and I laid down.
Oh, you
and-
like first class tripping?
I don't know what class I was.
I don't know what class
You
it
just know you
was.
laid back chilling.
He was on the water bed there.
Oh, you was in first class, y'all.
They was doing everything, and then but it wasn't fun because when we took off, we landed. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn,
You
I
gonna
ain't
really
get to
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that
So I'm
makes
like, yeah.
sense. Somebody
play-
told me like once you like fly first class one time, you never go back to flying coach or nothing like that.
You gonna
So-
go back if you can't afford
Oh,
it.
yeah.
No, you better be able to, look, I'm be able to afford it every time.
You gonna
Every
go
time.
back now.
With his credit tips and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, he can buy the
Yeah, with the-
planes.
With-
He been
Yeah.
all the seats.
Using your credit card, you'll be able to get points, be able to get free flights. So that's the essential part of using credit cards is not only just for investments, but for daily purchases. So like, for example, with Amex, Amex give you 4 cards. You get good credit. You can go open. You can go. This is a way for y'all to get 4 to 6 Amexes at one inquiry. You can go get Google Chrome, Firefox, what's the Internet Explorer, fucking Safari on Apple. Open all them tabs. Go to Amex. Your credit got to be strong though. It got to be on point. You go apply for all 4 Amexes at once. You get approved for all 4. Now each Amex is used for different things, but like the silver card, you'll be able to go on the other side of the airport to be able to get access to the lounge. You get free food, free drinks. So that's why most people be like, damn, how this person got drunk? They didn't drunk for free just by utilizing their credit, and everything is free over there. But now you is able to get points off your credit card from just not them credit cards, different credit card like Chase. Chase got the best reward points, but you can get reward points from the Apple credit card. Apple got a savings account now, so what I do is high yield. So every all the money that I get, Apple turn your points straight to money, so they put it into your wallet. What I had them do is off the points, I put it into my high yield savings because now it's like a lazy way to invest, but it's making money on the back end.
Nice.
So that's how you could fly for free. That's how you can get free groceries, free design. A lot of people, it's people I know that buy the whole fit off. You feel what I'm saying? Off points.
Damn, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, because points is just money. It's just how you utilize it. So like with me, I'm use my points to put a down payment on the house. So I'm gonna take once my points get to about a down payment, like say 10 to 15,000, I'm gonna take them points off, put it on my debit card, let it sit, and then invest. So that's how you can turn credit into cash that way, or go into different things. Like a lot of people be having credit cards and they be want to know how they take their money off. So say if you had this some free game right here. If you had what's the average card note? 500. So you say if you had $1,000 credit card and you want to take $600 off because you want to put gas in your car, you want to put 500. Now this is the way you build your credit. You can go to K's Jeweler, you go online, go find something for $1,000. I usually tell people to get 3 things because it look better. Because sometimes when you do the $1,000, they try to verify you. So you go online, you apply for the thing, you apply for a bracelet, anything with K's Jeweler. Now you'll go to K's Jeweler, and when you get there, you know what you purchased and you know how it looks. So when you get there, you gonna pretend like, nah, hell no, my wife ain't gonna like that. So now what they gonna do, or my wife or my husband for you, but what they gonna do is they gonna take it back and give you a refund. Now you paid off your credit card. Now what you gonna do on the refund, you gonna put your debit card in there, and when they issue the refund, the money gonna be in your car in like 3 to 5 minutes. So now you gonna pay your credit card and put gas in your car.
Damn.
Nice.
I mean, you can pay your car note and put gas in your car.
Nice.
Man, do y'all hear this,
What?
man?
Yeah.
They say the game is to be sold, not told, but he's sitting here telling y'all.
Yeah, and I mean, it's different, and it's a lot of different ways. You can go to Apple, buy phones, take them back. You can go to Microsoft, do things like, so it's different ways that you can actually liquidate your credit card. And that's why I be teaching my coaching programs how to use a credit card to full potential. So that way you'll never have to use your debit card. Debit card only pays the credit card back. That's it, not in full. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. Then you could take your personal debt and put on the business side. So now you clear up your personal credit card, go get more limit, go get a higher limit on the personal side, and rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
We need, man,
I'm
so
definitely gonna be
stuck.
signing up for that class.
I'm gonna go home and put my mind to work. Really,
Man,
Well,
what?
it's simple, bro. I won't even lie. A lot of this stuff simple. It's just gotta apply yourself.
putting
to it.
that leg work in.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to like buying a house, do you think it's best to like have your credit like top tier 10 out of 10, or is it okay to like work with what you got when you're trying to get a house?
Like it's a 700, okay?
Yeah, I mean, but right now, with the real estate market, they just passed that new little law. So now you can have bogus credit and go get a crib. But
But
to
you're gonna
get,
be like paying a little higher.
you're gonna pay higher interest. So
Yeah.
yeah, what I suggest is the same thing. Nothing changed. You wanna make your credit profile big as possible. Like so with me, when I heard 8 to 12 accounts, I ain't gonna lie, I got like 26 on there. Cause I was just adding stuff. I'm like, shit, they want 8 to 12, I'm finna double it.
Yeah.
So now at that point, you don't need 24 to 26. If you want to, you can go get it. But when you get them 8 to 12 accounts and them credit card limits and the Chase and all them credit cards on the personal side, that's all you need. And then you could really use your credit on a personal. Like most people talk about business credit, but you can use your personal credit because it's an investment. So just say, for instance, I was to be able to get you want to go in real estate and you need $20,000 to invest. This is gonna start my cash flow off. I don't have $20,000 I can save, but most people don't. But now you just got a new LLC, or you going through the process of doing whatever you do. You could take that money off the personal credit. Now what is it gonna do? I mean, it's gonna shoot your credit card utilization up. But if you got a major limit, say if you got $100,000 in personal funding or $50,000 in personal funding, and you get a $15,000 to $20,000, your utilization go up to probably like 20-30%. But it's a benefit behind it. It's like, okay, this is my down payment. Only thing is, you can't use a credit card to get credit. You got to take that money off, put it into your account, let it sit there for like 2 months, 2 or 3 months, then get into real estate. Now, by that time, your business should be, up and running. You should be able to get the business credit, take the money off there, pay the personal credit back. Now that debt is on your business side. So that's different ways that you can use it to get real estate. But you need a 700. I always tell people you want the best credit because you can get into more things. You can do more stuff. So even if I can go get a real estate property with a 550, what's after that? It's like, okay, now you ain't got no capital. So if anything on this career mess up, now you got to save. You got to come out of pocket. So you really moving backwards at that point. So credit is to get capital so you can make major investments to leverage your income or create a cash flow.
Dope. Man.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm gonna have a new house and a new car next year because of him, y'all.
What?
Yeah,
Not
I
even
feel
a
like
year.
you
I
gonna
feel it.
follow
I
the
feel it.
steps.
I'm gonna manifest it. I feel it
That's too
already.
long.
That's too long.
He said
Oh, wait,
that's
I
too
did
long.
say next year.
So we
only got
talking,
like
what you
6
say, 6,
It's-
8
it's-
months?
We only
8
got
months?
like 5 months into the next year.
You
It
probably
don't matter.
decent.
That don't matter.
You give me a house next month?
Probably like just depend on your credit, but it don't really matter. Like it just because like it some people take a year, some people take 6 months, some people take 9. It just really depends on your credit and how much work you wouldn't put in. So I had the faster I got done is because somebody was able to okay look they calling in because for the females I can't call in for the males I can call in. But for some of the males, they call in for themselves, hey, bro, what I got to do? And I give you the whole script and give you the whole 10 yards. So now you'll be able to go call, get this off, and you're not even removing no account. You're just removing personal information. So as long as you can update the personal information for me, we can move a little bit faster.
Okay.
Be able to get a crib. So I help my
So
mama
just
get a
start
crib.
there. Start with removing the bogus addresses.
Addresses, names,
Phone numbers,
everything.
emails.
I help my mama get a crib. Like that's why I say it's really no time. My mama had 22 negatives. Probably more. I'm like, damn, what the hell she doing? But I helped her buy a house in 4 months.
Yeah, you
So
give me a
nice.
house. I ain't got nowhere near that.
So
I need the bill credit. That's my problem. I ain't got none.
You was out sitting on the 400 flat.
My credit score is not no 400. Stop playing.
She got that 400 flat.
Stop.
I started at 400.
So look, it looks like he
How
had.
You see
long-
where he
how
at,
long it
so
took
don't
you to
be
get
your
don't
credit
feel
up?
bad.
Me for myself.
Wait, listen. How long it took you to get your credit up yourself?
I ain't gonna lie, mine took about a year. I don't know why, but I was cleaning everybody else stuff up. And then when it come to mine, I was overthinking
Yeah.
like, all right, let me add this law. Let me add this all in, let me submit it.
Overly thinking.
And
it.
then I was like,
I ain't gotta do all that.
damn, it's still on there. So I was celebrating my mama and my brother. They don't, they like, oh yeah, he the credit guru. And I'm, no, they ain't call me no guru because I don't even like that. And like, yeah, you know how to do credit. No, because guru would just mean, it's still no different shit
Stuff
that you
you
can learn.
learn,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, when I did that, I'm still in my head like, damn, I still got this damn repo on Experian. How the fuck I'm gonna get it off? So it came to a point where I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just file a lawsuit. And then I'm like, nah, I was overthinking the whole process when the whole time my address was still connected to my Experian, but I wasn't looking at it like that for me. So for me, it was like a year. But for everybody else, anytime the longest I went is a year. I'm not gonna lie. That was one client. The student loan would get off, and then they had a cosign on there that'll answer phone, so that it came back on. So then I'm like, damn. So I had to learn how to discharge student loans instead of just remove them. So that's what a lot of people don't know how to do. They don't know how to discharge the debt. They just remove it. So when you remove it, it's still there. When you discharge, it's not there. You put all the laws and regulations and things like that. So now they know what you coming out there, and they know what they got to do.
So what is like you got like a monthly subscription or something?
Oh my god.
How
Hey,
you,
look.
What's your starter rate?
How you running this?
Look, when this cameras go off, I'm telling you, I'm gonna pull you to the side. Look, we got a tow. I need
So
this
like
help.
right now we determining because it's like with the monthly subscription, I want to do the monthly subscription, but everybody won't get benefit for Everybody just won't get the benefits. You know, you got to pay to play. So at first I was charging like $1,500, but a lot of people was doing payment plans and things like that. So like right now we negotiating price and figuring out different prices that'll be like, okay, not for them people budget, what's reasonable for us, but also reasonable for everybody else. Because really credit repair is about helping the community. That's what I want to do. So it's like, okay, how can I help the people that really want to get help and not the people that just like, oh yeah, I want to fix my credit.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a lot of people that like need help because it'll probably be stuff on their
ideas.
credit that their parents did. Oh my god!
People with great ideas, they just don't have the
resources
that you're given to even expand what they're trying to build on.
I mean, the resources there. Like I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the stuff I learned was off
YouTube.
YouTube. I be learning still stuff to this day off TikTok. So,
TikTok.
Hey.
And I
can't learn that on TikTok.
There you go.
Pay attention.
That because it's like, see, even with basics, like I'm still want to learn. Like I just learned some off TikTok from somebody that they just started doing credit 2 months ago. It was just a video. But I learned, okay, damn, that's how we can do that.
So you just type in like credit repair.
No, I just be swiping.
And it just pop up randomly?
Because I think because my hashtags be credit, so.
Yeah, probably like after this conversation, I go on TikTok, it's going to be credit repair. You know, the phones be listening.
It's going to start. The more you talk about something,
yeah, but a lot of stuff on TikTok don't be true. But stuff that I tell people, I mean, you don't know if it's true. It be true. I'm not even gonna doubt the information. It be true. It just work for certain people. So I would say just try it. So if somebody say, "Oh, this work and this work," if it just don't make sense at all, then I wouldn't try it because some information people just give out because they know it and they actually ain't did it yet. So I take it with a grain of salt. I look into it, do my research. But YouTube, 100%. YouTube, and I pay for coaches because.
You pay for coaches.
I believe in paying for coaches. They gonna help me and be able to communicate with me.
Sometimes y'all don't be scared to spend that little money.
That in-person vibe way better.
Yeah, I like to feel people's energy.
Even if it ain't person, like I pay for courses, but I was able to be like, hey, nah, look, I don't understand this. If somebody was able to get some
chat with them,
and then like some things that I do too is like, see, a lot of people scared to put themselves in other people's schedules, or like it's a lot of people out here that got egos. But I take away my ego. Like anything that I want to learn from somebody that's been in the industry for like 5 years, I'll book a call. And I'll book a regular one-on-one call for like credit repair. And I'll get on a call like, yeah, nah, bro, look, I'm not even here for that. I got my own credit repair coming. I just need 5 minutes to talk to somebody. I got a question. Now they be like, oh, yeah, you got 5 minutes. And then we end up talking for like 5 to 20 minutes. But that's how I got a lot of partnership that I got now. It's just based off doing that. And I mean, a lot of people be like, yeah, wouldn't you be mad if somebody did that to you? I mean, it just depends. Cause it's right. If somebody tell you, oh, nah, bro, we can't do it, then I'll be like, okay, it's understandable. Yeah. And I'll just go keep researching. I won't take no offense to it or none of that. But I'm willing to go do things like that to figure out things that I need to know.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So the resources there is just people got to go.
Yeah.
You got to go get it.
You got to jump on them stepping stones.
For real.
Yeah, they just got to. A lot of people, I'm not going to lie, in Chicago, it's like
Chicago.
People, a lot of people got the money. 100%.
They just don't want to pay it.
They don't want to. They don't want to pay, but they want somebody to pay them. So you ain't gonna. You'll never get what you don't dish out. So if you never pay for that $1,000 or $10,000 client, you might get that $1,000 or $10,000 client once, but it ain't gonna be repetitive. But if you start, if you paying $10,000, $5,000, $2,000, I ain't saying go invest in everybody's thing, everybody's stuff. But the person that you wanna pay, most coaches, I say nowadays, most coaches it's actually gonna teach you the way. It just depends on who it is. So everybody ain't meant to be a coach. Some people is mentors. It's the difference between the coach and the mentor. A coach gonna guide you and tell you what you gotta do. A mentor is just somebody when you got a problem and you trying to get an answer, you go back to. So I deal with straight coaches. That's when I'm gonna be a coach, because I'm gonna give people the way. Look, this is what you gonna do. Look, this is the blueprint. This is what you gotta do. This is how you gonna get there. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
So what we've learned today, y'all, is get y'all credit right. Get you a mentor. Get you a coach. Get you everything to get yourself together. But we gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up.
For real.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
We gonna see him again. We gonna bring him back.
We gonna read about you on Forbes, bro, because you got the vision.
We going to Texas.
I know you
going next.
Right.
I know you going.
But I'm going to Hollywood Unlocked. Stop playing.
And that was just the beginning cycles though. So it's like next time it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Woo. It's gonna be some smoke inside the
What
city.
Fat Joe say? today's price is not yesterday's.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
So yeah,
real.
y'all better
Yes,
tap in now
sir.
because the price going up. So thank you for coming on the last
leave your social medias
Yes.
if you want.
Give me a
Please,
tag.
please bless them.
All my social media platforms, everyone is D Jones official _. TikTok is like that. Instagram like that. Facebook is Derek Jones, and my YouTube is at D Jones official _.
It's gonna be linked in the bio,
Yeah.
y'all. We got y'all.
Once you find one of them, you gonna find them
You
all.
gonna find
Yeah.
They all got the
Find
same
one, you gonna
profile.
find them all.
They all got the same profile pictures and everything. So
Yeah, so thank y'all for watching the Last Stop Podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was good.